Dealing with frantic employees can be overwhelming for managers, admins, owners, and detrimental to the entire team. But with these effective training techniques, you can empower employees to effectively do their job and help them flourish in their roles. So let's discuss some common behaviors of frantic employees. Well, the obvious ones are lack of focus, stress, disorganization. These all impact the entire environment around them, the people around them. They interrupt others with questions or searching for items. Their tension and stress becomes palpable in the whole office. Their lack of focus creates frustration for the rest of the team, even those not even directly working with this person, because they hear of it, they observe it, they see it. This is why we've got to really take care of those employees that become frantic and help them get back to a productive state. So let me share with you some strategies and techniques for training frantic employees. Number one, effective job descriptions. Create that clarity in what they're supposed to do and how they're supposed to do it. Listen, your employees want to help. They want to be productive. But when they're not really sure what needs to be done, and when it's difficult to get through projects when they don't have that confidence that they really understand the project and the outcome that you're looking for. So the more that you can fine-tune their job descriptions and help them craft a daily, weekly, monthly task list, the better they're going to be at having clarity in their job role. Number two, team communication guidelines. These are the policies and procedures for the whole team on who do they talk to and in what manners and on what formats and platforms. What do I mean by this? Well, when do you use Slack or Teams to communicate with team members? When do you go into their office or pick up a phone? When do you text them or send a WhatsApp or some other kind of message system? When do they get on a Zoom call, right? You need to create these hierarchies so that there's clarity of in what mechanisms and methods should they be communicating with their team. Next, you need to establish a standard. Always, always, always search the policies and procedures manual, even if they're not perfect, to see if anything exists before they interrupt another team member. Then, if there clearly is nothing there, then batch their questions together. More on that in a moment. And go and talk to the person that's best knowledgeable, learn how to do the task, and create that new policy and procedure so that it's documented of the great way of how you want it done. Now, here's the thing. When people have to document the procedure or create a video about what they just learned, it anchors in that learning and it's going to make them 20% faster in doing that task. So not only will we help the business as a whole by creating these policies and procedures, we're helping this person anchor in and get faster and more productive at what they do. Number three, time management tips. Give them lots of love. This is one of the places you can tap into great online resources like Up-Leveling Your Business to give them these tools, these checklists, these time management tips, efficiency tips, things like how to batch their activities and reduce the mental energy jumping from project to project, how to take one large project and break it down into smaller bite-sized pieces so that they feel productive at the end of the day, so they can check off the tactical steps and see their progression and feel good at the end of the day. This alone will help them flourish. And finally, number four, stress management techniques. This is important. We all need a little love and care at times and reminders to take care of ourselves, breathe, stretch, take a walk, get out from under sometimes often that is the best way to get a breakthrough and be more productive in your afternoon session, the next day, whatever the time frame may be. So let me tell you a little story of how this worked in real life in my law firm ownership days. I had an experienced paralegal who started in my law firm, and by about 7, 10 days in, she was absolutely frantic. And we're thinking, what is going on? And we realized that we really needed to train her up more. And so we backed up and we started again with her onboarding and really trained her up. It was so invigorating to see an employee flourish after that transformation from being frantic to productive, after receiving the right training and support. So at the end of each day, they felt good about a specific task, how to do it, and they could start doing that well. The next day, they could learn another small task, but they already had the items from the day before to go off of. So every day was snowballing with more and more confidence. And listen, it's not just the employee that is flourishing. The people around them that are training and helping, they will flourish as well. So in conclusion, this is why I'm so adamant about helping business owners train up their teams. I've been there firsthand, and the importance of investing in your team to give them the training, to empower them. It's not only going to help that individual, it will improve team dynamics and boost overall productivity, which is vital to the success of the business. So share your own experiences below with training employees or helping a team member to flourish, or subscribe for more tips on effective leadership and team management.